7 Super Heart Healthy Foods. Diet plays a major role in heart health and can impact your risk of heart disease. In fact, certain foods can influence blood pressure, triglycerides, cholesterol levels and inflammation, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. The Primordial Air Temple. Subscribe and clicks the like button below. Here are 7 foods that you should be eating to maximize your heart health. 1. Leafy green vegetables. Leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale and collard greens are well known for their wealth of vitamins, minerals and antioxidants. In particular, they're a great source of vitamin K, which helps protect your arteries and promote proper blood clotting. They're also high in dietary nitrates, which have been shown to reduce blood pressure, decrease arterial stiffness and improve the function of cells lining the blood vessels. Some studies have also found a link between increasing your intake of leafy green vegetables and a lower risk of heart disease. One analysis of 8 studies found that increasing leafy green vegetable intake was associated with up to a 16% lower incidence of heart disease. Another study in 29,689 women showed that a high intake of leafy green vegetables was linked to a significantly lower risk of coronary heart disease. 2. Berries. Berries are also rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins, which protect against the oxidative stress and inflammation that contribute to the development of heart disease. Studies show that eating lots of berries can reduce several risk factors for heart disease. For example, one study in 27 adults with metabolic syndrome showed that drinking a beverage made of freeze-dried strawberries for 8 weeks decreased bad LDL cholesterol by 11%. Metabolic syndrome is a cluster of conditions associated with a higher risk of heart disease. Another study found that eating blueberries daily improved the function of cells that line the blood vessels, which help control blood pressure and blood clotting. Additionally, an analysis of 22 studies showed that eating berries was associated with reductions in bad LDL cholesterol, systolic blood pressure, body mass index and certain markers of inflammation. Berries can be a satisfying snack or delicious low-calorie dessert. 3. Beans. Beans contain resistant starch, which resists digestion and is fermented by the beneficial bacteria in your gut. According to some animal studies, resistant starch can improve heart health by decreasing blood levels of triglycerides and cholesterol. Multiple studies have also found that eating beans can reduce certain risk factors for heart disease. In one study in 16 people, eating pinto beans reduced levels of blood triglycerides and bad LDL cholesterol. One review of 26 studies also found that a diet high in beans and legumes significantly decreased levels of LDL cholesterol. What's more, eating beans has been linked to reduced blood pressure and inflammation, both of which are risk factors for heart disease. 4. Avocados. Avocados are an excellent source of heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, which have been linked to reduced levels of cholesterol and a lower risk of heart disease. One study looked at the effects of 3 cholesterol-lowering diets in 45 overweight and obese people, with one of the test groups consuming 1 avocado per day. The avocado group experienced reductions in bad LDL cholesterol, including lower levels of small, dense LDL cholesterol, which are believed to significantly raise the risk of heart disease. Another study including 17,567 people showed that those who ate avocados regularly were half as likely to have metabolic syndrome. Avocados are also rich in potassium, a nutrient that's essential to heart health. In fact, just one avocado supplies 975 milligrams of potassium, or about 28% of the amount that you need in a day. Getting at least 4.7 grams of potassium per day can decrease blood pressure by an average of 8.0, 4.1 millimeters of mercury, which is associated with a 15% lower risk of stroke. 5. Walnuts. Studies suggest that walnuts can help reduce cholesterol and blood pressure and may be associated with a lower risk of heart disease. Studies suggest that walnuts can help reduce cholesterol and blood pressure and may be associated with a lower risk of heart disease. 6. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene and have been associated with a lower risk of heart disease and stroke, as well as an increase in good HDL cholesterol. 7. Garlic. For centuries, garlic has been used as a natural remedy to treat a variety of ailments. In recent years, research has confirmed its potent medicinal properties and found that garlic can even help improve heart health. This is thanks to the presence of a compound called allicin, which is believed to have a multitude of therapeutic effects. In one study, taking garlic extract in doses of 600–1,500 milligrams daily for 24 weeks was as effective as a common prescription drug at reducing blood pressure. One review compiled the results of 39 studies and found that garlic can reduce total cholesterol by an average of 17 milligrams per deciliter and bad LDL cholesterol by 9 milligrams per deciliter in those with high cholesterol. Other studies have found that garlic extract can inhibit platelet buildup, which may reduce the risk of blood clots and stroke. Be sure to consume garlic raw, or crush it and let it sit for a few minutes before cooking. This allows for the formation of allicin, maximizing its potential health benefits. The Primordial Air Temple. Subscribe for more videos.